Welcome to War Bios, the podcast that delves into the lives of history's most fascinating military leaders. I'm your host, General Biography, and today we're going to explore the remarkable life of Ptolemy I, one of the most influential figures of the ancient world. Born in 367 BCE in the city of Macedon, Ptolemy would go on to shape the course of history as a skilled military commander, a cunning politician, and the founder of the Ptolemaic Kingdom. As we examine the early life of Ptolemy I, we find ourselves in the tumultuous world of ancient Greece, where city-states vied for power and alliances were forged and broken with frequency. The year 367 BCE was a significant one, marking the beginning of a new era in Macedonian politics, as King Perdiccas III sat on the throne, navigating the complex web of alliances and rivalries that defined the region. Ptolemy's birth took place in the city of Pella, the capital of Macedon, a vibrant metropolis nestled in the heart of the Macedonian kingdom. His father, Lagus, was a member of the noble class, and his mother, Arsinoe, was likely a woman of noble birth as well. The family's social standing would have afforded Ptolemy access to the best education and training available, setting him on a path that would ultimately lead him to greatness. As a young boy, Ptolemy would have been surrounded by the rough-and-tumble world of Macedonian warfare, where martial skills were prized above all else. He would have received training in arms, tactics, and strategy, as well as instruction in literature, philosophy, and the arts. The works of Homer, Sophocles, and Euripides would have been familiar to him, as would the teachings of philosophers like Aristotle, who tutored many of the young nobles of Macedon. The historical context of Ptolemy's early years was marked by significant events that shaped his character and future path. In 357 BCE, Philip II, Perdiccas' brother and successor, captured the strategic city of Amphipolis, giving him control over the nearby gold mines and access to the Aegean Sea. As Ptolemy grew older, he would have been increasingly exposed to the intrigues of court life, where alliances were forged and broken with frequency. He would have learned the importance of diplomacy, strategy, and cunning in the pursuit of power, skills that would serve him well in his future endeavors. The influence of his family, particularly his father Lagus, would have also played a significant role in shaping Ptolemy's early years. The city of Pella, where Ptolemy spent much of his childhood, was a bustling metropolis filled with the sounds of merchants hawking their wares, the clang of hammer on anvil from the blacksmith's shops, and the murmur of conversation from the agora. The air would have been thick with the smells of fresh bread, olives, and wine, as well as the acrid tang of smoke from the many fires that burned throughout the city. With his education, family connections, and natural abilities, Ptolemy was poised to make a significant impact on the world stage. As a skilled military commander, Ptolemy played a crucial role in Alexander's conquests, participating in key battles such as Issus, Tyre, and Gaugamela. His bravery, strategic thinking, and loyalty earned him a reputation as one of Alexander's most trusted companions. The bond between the two men was forged in the heat of battle, with Ptolemy serving as a member of Alexander's elite bodyguard, the Somatophylax. One notable example of Ptolemy's military prowess was his role in the siege of Tyre, where he led a contingent of troops in a daring amphibious assault on the island city. This bold maneuver helped to secure a crucial victory for Alexander, demonstrating Ptolemy's ability to think on his feet and adapt to challenging situations. As Alexander's empire expanded, Ptolemy found himself increasingly involved in the intricacies of imperial politics. He became embroiled in the complex web of alliances and rivalries that defined the ancient world, often walking a fine line between loyalty to Alexander and his own ambitions. The death of Alexander in 33 BCE marked a significant turning point in Ptolemy's life, as he navigated the treacherous landscape of succession and power struggles. Ptolemy's appointment as satrap of Egypt, one of the most valuable and strategic territories in the empire, marked the beginning of his rise to independent power. He quickly set about consolidating his position, establishing a strong and efficient administration, and promoting the economic development of the region. The city of Alexandria, founded by Alexander himself, became a thriving metropolis under Ptolemy's rule, attracting scholars, merchants, and travelers from across the ancient world. As Ptolemy solidified his control over Egypt, he began to pursue an independent foreign policy, forging alliances with other diadochi, or successors of Alexander, and expanding his territories through strategic military campaigns. His marriage to Thais, a member of the noble class, helped to cement his connections with the Egyptian aristocracy, while his relationships with other powerful women, such as Antipater's daughter, further secured his position. The founding of the Ptolemaic Kingdom in 305 BCE marked the culmination of Ptolemy's life's work, as he established a dynasty that would endure for centuries. His legacy extended far beyond the boundaries of Egypt, shaping the course of ancient history and leaving an indelible mark on the development of Western civilization. With his unique blend of cunning, strategic thinking, and charisma, Ptolemy I left an enduring legacy that continues to fascinate and inspire us to this day. Following his establishment of the Ptolemaic Kingdom in 305 BCE, Ptolemy continued to navigate the complex landscape of ancient Mediterranean politics, seeking to secure his kingdom's borders and promote its economic and cultural development. One of the key challenges Ptolemy faced during this period was the ongoing struggle against other Diadochi, or successors of Alexander, who sought to expand their own territories at the expense of Egypt. In response, Ptolemy launched a series of military campaigns aimed at securing his kingdom's borders and protecting its interests. For example, he led a successful campaign against the Nabateans in 31 BCE, which helped to secure control over the vital trade routes that connected Egypt to the Arabian Peninsula. In addition to his military endeavors, Ptolemy also focused on promoting the cultural and economic development of his kingdom. He invested heavily in the construction of new buildings, roads, and public works, including the famous Pharos Lighthouse, which became one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. The city of Alexandria, founded by Alexander himself, continued to thrive under Ptolemy's rule, attracting scholars, poets, and philosophers from across the ancient world. Ptolemy's relationships with his successors were also an important aspect of his later years. He took steps to ensure a smooth transition of power, naming his son Ptolemy II Philadelphus as his co-regent in 285 BCE. This move helped to prevent the kind of succession crises that had plagued other Diadochi kingdoms and ensured that the Ptolemaic dynasty would endure for centuries. As Ptolemy's life drew to a close, he could look back on a legacy of remarkable achievements. He had navigated the treacherous landscape of ancient Mediterranean politics, founded a lasting dynasty, and promoted the cultural and economic development of his kingdom. His impact extended far beyond the boundaries of Egypt, shaping the course of ancient history and leaving an indelible mark on the development of Western civilization. That's all for today's War Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm General Biography reminding you to keep marching toward victory.